Look like all of them is on now. Yep, there we go. We good. We good. Pull up, man. Appreciate that, though. I even know y'all even see you message there. But we back now. What's up, ASM Brown? What's good with you? Gotta get this funny mic done, you know? Up Pink Lash. Real scope. Missing one. Oh, that's what I'm. Got two of them up and I should only have one. Here we go, let's get to it. Hey, all right, man? Back in effect, yes, sir, dog. Got my iPad now. I was gonna go off the paper, but of course the paper is way more blurry than the iPad. I can see at least all the details. At least what's good of the picture. Versus the paper is like, I'm really ain't gonna get that much detail. Appreciate the real, who that's it? The real TDG scope. Appreciate that. Yep, we got a little more ways to go though. Put this little water on here. After that there. Pull the pitch up. We about to get back to it. I stayed 40 hours. We've been 36 so far. We coming up on the brink of finishing it, but we gonna see how it's gonna look within them 40 once we hit 40 hours. If we ain't done at 40 hours, I'm gonna still keep going. If I see stuff I gotta touch, I'm gonna touch it. So just because I stay 40 hours, I mean I'm gonna just stop tattooing it at 40 hours. If it don't look right, but if it's right at 40 hours, then cool. We still gotta hit our white highlights, all that. If all that's done at a 40-hour mark, good. Okay, yep, we back in action now. I ain't used my stream pedal in a minute. Hey, J tell Lil say hey. What's your appreciate it? She's not here right now. I am the real fat. Remind me who that is, cause I only see the profile pic. I'm not sure. I think I know who that is though. For those that didn't see the picture, hold up. That's the picture right there. I'll try to get that a little more detail. All right, all right. I got you. I know this here. Man, don't be playing no game, bro. I stayed with the ED. No, what you got with the ED for? Like, just a pad or something. You still right there? Playing game. I know you by now. If I think who I think this is, you know? Am I right? I just saw it on Facebook. Him playing the game. I don't know if that was this morning or last night. I think it was this morning though. Oh, what? Been living in Texas, huh, bro? Let's go. Turn up. Hope everything been going good out there. Keep grinding, keep grinding. 6 months, huh? Yeah. How you been liking it out there in Texas? Been straight? Consider from Texas. I said the biggest, the large, the biggest, large. Are we good now? Make sure we good here, yep. Let's put that on manual mode, manual focus. That way it don't keep going in and out of my hand being in focus. And the tattoo. You said not, oh, they ain't got no orders out there? Trying to learn some stuff? You said you was in by Alfred? Have you been trying to tattoo out there with? I heard they got a lot of orders out there, bro. That's Texas. You know, it's big out there. Just got a network. Find your audience out there. Find the people that you probably won't be around, you know? Everybody's different. Everybody ain't for everybody. You gotta find more people like yourself or where you want to be at in life. And then, you know, that's how you pick your person. Who you're gonna be around and learn from. If they ain't doing what you want to be doing in the future, you ain't trying to be around them like that. Even if they're not doing exactly what you want to be doing, but at least have that direction or going in that path, I'll say. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, that's how you know who you want to be around, though. So keep that in mind if you're trying to learn some stuff. Go back to them points, you're going to find your person. Try this 11 curve mag out. With an artist that have good character. Okay, that's good. That's a start. So keep connection with that artist. And then, you know, y'all work from there. Like shadow over their work and learn some stuff. See why they're doing it. And that's the thing, you know. That's a big question I realized, like, people don't really see, but it's so simple. Instead of asking like, oh, what you do this, what you do that, what kind of machine, what speed. All that really like irrelevant. I had to realize it. It's really about why they do it. But this machine is totally different from a Bishop or something else. It might hit totally different for the style of work that they do. So figure out why they're doing what they're doing versus what they're using to do what they do. But that ain't gonna, the material stuff don't make a difference. You could do it with a cheap machine, expensive machine, they all do the same things. You only do fine line. Okay, so the thing I say you could learn from her, because she only do fine lines, is learning how to use 3-round liners, learning how to get straight lines, which is one of the most important things. Also learning how to work a 1-round liner if they use 1-round liner. Hey, how you doing today? Yep. Lines is the main important thing. So if you can figure out the line work, you'll be in the dough. You can do anything pretty much with some good line work. Now I'm just basically smoothing this out. Shading a couple kind of after. You gotta focus on shading early on. As long as you can do some good lines, you can pretty much do any kind of tattoo. Just ain't, you know, comfortable with shading. So fine line, you can do all kind of fine line work. As long as you got the lines, I got full tattoo from her. None of them were painful. Okay, that means she light-handed then. Everybody ain't got that light hand, you know. So she'll definitely be somebody good to learn from, I'll say. But some people don't got no light hand. Some people naturally just tattoo heavy, and I don't know why. Everybody's different. But then you have to, you know, work your way up to a light hand. People just, you know, start tatting and they stick to the way they tat for the rest of their life. Really, you could change it up. Like I used to shade a little hard, I feel, you know. I thought I was light. When I working on this black on his fake skin, I was dark. You gotta be light, or it's gonna be super dark. And I was just making a video explaining that everybody should use some straight black ink. Try to get some shading. If you do shading, it's gonna definitely help you with getting that light hand. Because if you still like got that heavy hand, I guarantee you, you're gonna be way too dark in some areas. Probably most areas. You ain't gonna be able to get this light with no black though. If you heavy handed, it'll definitely kind of test you. And it's also gonna test your patience. You gotta be real patient to be able to keep a light hand and barely grazing the skin to kind of build up these tones. Versus how most people tend to shade, it's like boom, 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 boom. Packing in no portrait, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Need some light tones in here. Realistic. All of that work. And very minimal shading, exactly. So yeah, she do like a little 3-round liner shading probably. So he came off. Yeah, she probably used a 3-round liner because they do say 3-round liner tend to hold ink tend to hold a lot better than like, you know, bigger mags and stuff. And she probably getting way more saturated in the skin. I was on one other guy, he was a lettering artist that said on 3-round liner heal a lot better. What up, son of a king? And no lie, if she's using that 3-round liner and you looking to learn from her for sure, just definitely be prepared to kind of, you know, build up some patience, because 3-round liner, you definitely need some patience. Especially if you're using like whip shading technique. And don't talk about if she's using the stippling method, Lord. You need some patience out of work. I'm guessing she probably using like a whip shading technique. So she did the outline first session, and then she came through. And everybody different when it comes to that. And the reason why I say everybody different, because I know tattooing people, so far since I've been tattooing, I used to do the outline method and then come shade, but the outline is then sore versus if I just kind of outline and shade in one area and move up like a printer, it's not as sore as it was when I come all the way back 3 hours later, an hour later. That skin kind of got swollen and raised up. So just to go back and irritate that part of the skin is definitely way more painful on the client. And I feel, you know, I don't really have to cause unnecessary pain. If I'm doing a portrait and I go outline or map out, since it don't got lines, I map out all the way up, and then I'm coming back to shade this up and shade this up. All that's gonna be sold. So I'd rather just move from the bottom, work my way up. And if I gotta come back, it's very minimal work I gotta come back and do. It's not like I'm about to spend a whole another hour just down here, because most of the work is done. Oh, see, and to me that's different. Because to me, open skin, I rarely have people now that come back and say, not come back, but rarely have people I tattoo and they hurting like the way I do it, bottom up. And then they say, oh no, just outline the whole thing and then do it. So far, I think I've had 2 or 3 people that say it feel better outlining it and then shading it in. But other than that, most people prefer to get that area done. Because when I do come back, it's like, oh no, that hurt. So I prefer not to open the skin. Wherever I open the skin at, that's the area I'm going to be working on. But you know, like I said, each their own. I just go off of like the customer experience and what they tell me. And once I see that they was hurting more like that, of course I kind of change it up. So I say you ain't trying to just find that one way and stick with it, even if it's hurting your client. You want to switch it up. But at the end of the day, you know, your clients will matter. That's what getting tattoos. You want them to be more comfortable as possible. The ones that do tell me that it hurt more like that, guess what? I go with the traditional, okay, let's map this out. I'm going to just shade it halfway through it. I'm going to just come back in that area. If it feel better, it feel better, you know? But they ain't going to never know until you try. And I ain't going to just force them into one way of taking that pain. We got options, you know? But to each their own, because every client is different too. Some clients prefer to have that pain, just like they got some clients that want some number cream. It ain't for everybody, you know. I'm saying most people don't want to feel nothing. But at the end of the day, that number cream don't take away 100% of the pain. You might feel a little. Some spots people say they don't feel nothing at all, but that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because some people like, oh, I barely feel it, but they got the other people be like, I don't feel nothing until you hit this area. Well, that don't mean you're gonna have the same experience. That's all. Yep, just keep your eyes open, observe, learn. It's gonna be good. That's all it's about. Keep observing. Fly on the wall, you know. Soaking up as much knowledge as possible. And it ain't just about soaking up as much knowledge, it's about also applying that to what you're doing. Hey, how you doing today? I can help you. What you looking to get? Just the 2 for 50, I believe, at the moment. Yeah, I might say just not 5 to 8. I think I got somebody at 5 to 8 though. But I got the morning and yeah, morning up to 5. All right. That's what I be saying though. Spitting that wisdom. You know, I be trying to help out, dog, but that's what you know, things I've learned along the way that'll make the road and the process a lot easier for the next person. And like stuff I would have did different. That's all. And the main thing that's important overall is consistency and practice. Like if I'd have been doing these on the fake skin a whole lot, I'd probably be way further along with my portraits. But I didn't do that. Like I said, it's all about who you surround yourself with as well. If you're around people that's doing that, you see they doing that, guess what? You're gonna fall in line. If you ain't around a group of people that's constantly pushing themselves, you're gonna catch yourself not really pushing yourself because you're the only person that's really pushing. But yeah, you know, it's just like any other situation, making money. You know, somebody just chilling under a tree all day, and you catch yourself hanging with them under the tree. Y'all not making no money. Y'all doing the bare minimum. If you hanging with people that's entrepreneurs and they constantly grinding, guess what? Well, I gotta get on that. They gonna tell you like, oh bro, you slacking, like get the rolling. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody not telling you nothing, you just talking about the past. You're under the tree talking about the past, nothing going on in our life. Like, no. Get out there. You could say what's up, peace out. You know what I'm saying? But don't get caught up in that, you know. Spending all day, every day. Nah. Same way you trying to be, just remove yourself from the circle. You can holler at them from time to time and keep pushing. That's it. And you'll grow way more faster, like as a person, as an artist, whoever you hang around, whatever you're trying to do, you're gonna grow way faster. But that was 50 Cent. I think that was a little quote 50 Cent had. If it ain't adding to my life, most likely it's taken away. So take that same idea. If it ain't adding to your life and your future, it's most likely taking time away from what you got going on. So don't do it if it ain't adding nothing to your life. I understand everybody gotta have their entertainment, this and that. And some people don't know how to sacrifice from the entertainment and their actual life skills and career. But it gotta be done though. If you're really trying to push something, it's gonna take some sacrifice. It's just like relationships. It takes time. So guess what? You sacrifice time because you gotta spend that time to build those relationships. Everything gonna take sacrifice, but is it worth that sacrifice? Like I said, if it ain't adding to it, most likely it's not. But if it's adding to your life, it's gonna take that sacrifice and it's gonna be worth it. No, my boy. I'm not gonna answer your call, my boy. I know what that is already. Somebody called themselves pranking me the other day, which wasn't cool. It's like it ain't pranked me, it's messing up another. Like it ain't pranked me, it messed up a whole nother, you know, somebody else's business, which I don't understand how people do that. Like, yeah, the person that hopped online, right? And they just was talking, gibberish, which I didn't entertain it. I entertained it a little bit, then I was like, okay, I let it go. That's enough. It's like they gonna send a gift. I'm like, wait, when they talking about a gift, they got a gift something. And I mean, like an hour, maybe even an hour or two later, this restaurant right next to me, they shows up with a chicken plate. I'm like, I ordered chicken plate. I'm like, where this come from? Like, I'm thinking they got the wrong door or something. And then I just happened to see my number on the bag. But it's not my name, it's my number. I'm like, oh, who ordered this? A name, Daniel. I'm like, I don't know. So I kind of left off the stream, went down there, talked to the people to kind of explain it. But they speak Chinese, but it was way harder to get through for them. I guess once they reached out to their up above people that speak English, I was able to explain to the lady, boom, 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 what's possibly going on. Because I didn't even know that they do phone orders. It's right next door to me. Why I need to make a phone order? I'm always down there, you know what I'm saying? So I ordered it from them before, but I'm always like in person order. So I was trying to explain, but I explained to the people high up. They're like, okay, yeah, we're going. They understand and they broke it down to him. But from what he was saying, like, he could understand, like, your number. It's a phone order. I'm like, show me on your call log where my number called you. He never did. So how could somebody else call? But the lady explained it to me that the person, Daniel, called and acted as he was a worker in the shop and was ordering food from the shop. But I'm like, I don't know. You just gotta watch. But that goes way back to when people used to like fake prank calls for pizza and have pizza people coming out for no reason. Like, they should have been kind of did something about that. But I guess there's no way to really fix it. But yeah, it was just a waste of plate, you know. Now mind you, I was even thinking about it. If it was something that I ate, maybe I would have paid for it or something, but no. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. He didn't pay for it. Now you see, it would have been different if he would have paid for it. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I would set it on the counter because I don't really eat hot wings. So I would set it on the counter for somebody that probably do eat hot wings or something. I gave it to a family member that probably eat them. But he ain't paid for it. It wasn't paid for. So they was expecting me to pay for it. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. At first I was, but I'm an easygoing person. So since I was about to just pay for it, get out the way, I'm like, nah, do this. It's gonna keep happening. So nope, got to set it straight right now. Yeah, it was crazy though. People definitely childish. They ain't got nothing to do. Don't know what it be, but it never go. I don't know. I guess because I'm a business and they could like Google my information. You know what I'm saying? Know where the shop is located. My stuff is already out there. Find my number right on the Google. So it's crazy. Well, that's the first time it went that far. The last time something went that bad was when I was on TikTok. All right, I was on TikTok tattooing somebody, and the lady, people in the chat keep on saying, "Oh, you tattooing a pregnant person," but the lady herself, like, I'm not pregnant. We discussed that and all that, telling the people that she's not pregnant. And of course, they're gonna have the ones that feel trolls, which I don't mind the trolls, right? As long as the client is all right and they're not tripping, okay, I'll keep the live on. We're gonna keep it going. But they trolled so much to where they went on Google reviewing my stuff saying tattooing pregnant women. I'm like, wait, what? But that was the worst, like, besides what recently happened. That was the worst before that. I'm like, nah, bro. I think some of the reviews is still that paid. I think they got rid of 2 of them, but I think overall they probably had like 5 of them on there. I had to check back to see if they got rid of any other ones. So I ain't get no emails. But some people just don't got nothing else to do. They'll try to call the phone. Like, I ain't trying to talk to you. If you trying to talk, hop in chat, talk if you got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here. So you gotta call. But people just be bored, bro. You gotta realize that's how life is now. People just online, they got nothing to do. They need some entertainment, Crazy. But yeah, that was the crazy thing that happened recently. It surprised me because the person, like, they disappeared for a minute. And I said an hour or 2 after, man came with it. I didn't know what it was, and then it hit me like, oh, it's probably that person. Then, like, I'm gonna say 10 minutes, they hop back in chat, like, they could get my gift, like. Oh, yep, people ain't got nothing to do, dog. Nothing at all. You think people will get motivated when they see other people working? I know that's how I am. Like, if I see somebody grinding, like Castanet and all of them that be streaming and stuff, I'm like, I just get motivated. There's nothing to hate on. Like, it's motivation to me. Everybody not the same, you know what I'm saying? I look at like inspiration. If I'm a basketball player, you see LeBron and Kobe and Bryant, and I look at some videos. You don't gotta look at Kobe videos if you play basketball. You can be doing anything and still relate to that mama mentality, Practice day in, day out, That's pretty much what it's all about. Becoming the best version of yourself. Not giving up, none of that. But some people don't get the same, idea from it. I don't know. That's one thing you'll never understand. You'll never understand humans like that. You can try, but I got some crazy mindset. Don't know where it stems from. What y'all think about what it is, like therapy? People that do therapy and stuff. But some feel like you don't need therapy. Some feel like therapy really helps, and that is different person to person. You know what I'm saying? So like, really, what is a therapist's job? Like, to kind of get down to those darker secrets of what's really bothering you, right? And some of them, from the movies I've seen, like, they're really okay and they help out. So isn't it really like therapists, like at a therapist basis, like depends on which therapist you go to? Like, some of them are helping, some of them just basically giving you their opinion of what you could possibly be going through, and maybe that will help you. Good therapist, anybody therapist on here? Y'all let me know. Because none of them don't know exactly what's going on. They just have an idea. Same thing with people, I guess that's more, you'll know for sure with that, like people with PTSD that came from Afghanistan and stuff. You know what's the problem, but Just constantly digging out all the clutter of what happened in Afghanistan that's got you like this. Everybody don't got that person to talk to. I think that's really a therapist's job right there. Everybody don't got a person to talk to kind of listen to this situation and ask them what they're going through. So therapists that are actually listen, that's their job pretty much to listen. Then come back like, did you try this case scenario? Listen, think about this. But these days, I think ChatGPT could actually be a therapist. You know, like, it's more personal. You put your problem in there, I guarantee it's probably need something. But if you're like a sensitive person, I wouldn't say you ChatGPT though. I did hear about a situation about was that a suicide or something? Somebody committed listening to ChatGPT. Some people look at it as real, which it is giving real life scenarios. But if I'm give you something like that, I should be like, oh no, this definitely not for me. You know what I'm saying? They tell me to do this, oh no. That's something I would easily ignore and brush off. But everybody not the same. But I say human beings, we're different. Totally different. But they say you gotta just kind of talk to people where they at, kind of in life, versus like, oh, talk to them on this level when they really don't understand you on it. You gotta kind of drop it down. If you ain't trying to do that, that means you shouldn't be around a person at all. Somebody speaking Spanish, like I don't understand. Okay, well you gotta speak English. Speak my language. You know, people can be speaking English, but still not getting it. You gotta break it down into their terms. Well, okay, they understand. That's like school and anything. I'm about to be switching out this it's either this 11 curve or that 7 I'm gonna probably start using. Cause it ain't been feeling really dull, but for the results I'm getting, I'm feeling like it's feeling dull. Drunk all that tea, now I gotta, you know what, bro? I'm about to go definitely do that. Sit here the whole time, like, you know, myself in that position. Always talking to the kids about that. Don't wait till the last minute. You gonna wait till the last minute. Okay, let me go do that. I gotta put that bleach on here to get rid of some of that. Y'all can't really see it on the camera, but I definitely can see it in person. Still see some of that stencil on there. Right back real quick. Let me see. We only got 26 minutes in so far. Be right back. Liv, you just hopped on. Woo! Give me a water. Make sure you dry them hands, because wet hands and gloves don't work. Wet hands and gloves. It's hard to put on gloves when your hands even got a little water on. Woo. Booty X. Put my machine on the charger so in case you get some wall gas, it's gonna be good. I'm about to put that on the charger for a little bit. Because iPad at iPad 4, so I don't think I got my other phone. We got on tickety top, but you know, for the phone out here. Sweet tea. Gonna be a 3-round line. That 3-round liner. Get that gum line. Still trying to keep it smooth though. Some case I do use their own liner. On these that I ain't been capturing man. Right here, I'm gonna definitely capture the man. Get it in that area. This be a 7 curve mag cap this. You're still using that black. I tried to use the gray wash. I decided to not. That's when I went brushed over some other, but I don't think it did much.
Sing for me sweet lullabies. Bright nights, everlasting darksome days. Bright nights, and wearing the stain you made on me.
Everybody, dig on in the chat, man. Who we got on the live today? A little Doug on here. I'm assuming you reply back. Probably stop the chat or stop the live. I did want to soften some of these teeth out on the side. So naturally, it's a shadow in this area. As you come to the front, it's the brightest. Like this too bright. So the same thing that'll relate in real portrait. But it depends on if you're working with light skin or dark skin. Dark skin is probably ain't gonna really matter because it's gonna be toned down regardless. But we pretty much on a light skin tone. That piece, that bright white next to that dark, you're gonna definitely tone some of that down because that dark needs to kind of brush across. So that way it looks like the teeth not sitting completely out the mouth. And then that's gonna tone it down to where it's going back. It's going actually around. It's going around, it's going back. Push that back. Definitely have to tone down that highlight a little bit. That's just like learning when you first learn foreground, middle ground, background. You know, one of these teeth definitely go foreground, middle ground, and get to the side shaded in, more background. I tell everybody, that's how I started out using still lifes. You can use bottles. I used to get glass bottles. For some reason, I think I was living nearby a bar. That was in the night wall at the time. I used to go get these bottles, rinse them bad boys out, clean them, whatever. I used to stand them up, put some light on it, and draw them. But then you easily get an understanding of middle ground, foreground, background. Also, you get a sense of lighting, like where your lights tend to fall at, just by using the still light. So try that out if you didn't before. Tone him up, tone him up. Actually, this tooth back here is actually darker than that. Tone that tooth down. That tooth on the bottom really will tone down. Just that small thing. A small adjustment, I think it made a big difference. Y'all let me know in chat. Y'all see it just by toning that some of those teeth down. Made a big difference. Wipe it down. Let's see the difference it made. Zoom in right there. Wipe that down and see. Now it's kind of feel like those teeth is in the back of the mouth. See that Twitch partner with Duolingo, huh? Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I did mine. I ain't do mine for the day. See how those teeth feel like in the back of the mouth now and it comes to the front and it gets brighter? That's pretty much how you want it. That was too bright on the sides. What you said, though? You been on that Duolingo? I gotta do mine for the day. Matter of fact, that was last week. I was at the top of the leaderboards last week. I was number 1 actually. I don't know, for some reason I was grinding it though. This week I ain't been on it as hard. But that little thing alone, I guarantee I can look back at my old picture before we did this. Yeah, you're gonna see a difference. If I tone the back of the mouth down, boom. Trying to make things feel like it's falling within the mouth, not standing outside the mouth. That's what we do with any piece. Just look through it and see what could possibly be off. Let's see, make sure we're in focus. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like someone was out of focus. Same thing on this lip. We could actually smoothen this out a little bit more and darken up a little bit more. Smoothen and darken up. The whole lesson? What you mean? Not like all the steps? Like it be having like 5 lessons, huh? I still cannot add you. I don't know why. Yeah, it blew me. But that would have been fire. I know I still gotta catch up with you though. I think I'm on. That was one I'm on now. The one where they like on food, I believe. Talk about studying and focusing, reading and stuff like Lear, Studio. I think that's like university student. Studio means study, I believe. Examine, like exam. Write this down. Resto yield. Are we just going for the small stuff? Holding out. Just that noise. Did all the section 1. I'm gonna practice every morning. I wake up 5 a.m. and do an hour of Duolingo. Now you see that? That sounds like a plan, that dog. But still, it's like you learn it with Duolingo, but do you feel you'll speak fluently? I'm learning some words. You can though, that's what I'm getting. So I think about just practicing what I need in the shop, like the numbers. I'm practicing what that was. Diez, 20, 30. 40, and what, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. That's like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. But for an hour, the hour didn't work out. Gotcha. Work out at 6. I did do it, but not for an hour. Or I did do a workout. Oh man. Well, I thought we gotta get to that original plan. Stick to it. I challenge myself with the same thing. You know, I be having so much. At 6 in the morning, I need to do my videos at night. The YouTube videos, knock them out till about 5, 6 in the morning. I could put that into workout of Duolingo. Most of the time, I don't get them done at night. Gotta do them in the morning. And one thing is go to sleep early so you can wake up at 5 a.m.
Emotional trauma with a prima donna gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically but never leave mentally. It's where people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Fuck love, fuck dots, fuck you, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had.
Yeah. With that 12 a.m., so give me grace. What you mean you came up with it at 12 a.m.? The plan? Oh, Lord. Good. I'm saying it could be a good plan. You know, I don't know how you're going to wake up from 12 a.m. though. You're going to be tired if you try to keep that consistent. After you give you grace, huh? Like you want this at 12 a.m. Plan on waking up at 5. Now mind, that first night, you'll be alright. But get it to the end of that week, waking up at 5 o'clock, going to sleep at 12. What up, trap boy? You heard? Good. Now waking up at 5 every day for a week. It might not work too well, you know. 5 hours of sleep do for some people though. I definitely try to get my 6. They say it's good to get 8, but I think 6 would be alright. But everything under that, nah, I try. That's the risky though. You boy risky off on everybody first. Risky, my boy. Emotional trauma with a prima donna gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I
feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where people connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs. Gunshots sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Love dots, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met. And spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember. Fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away.
Never get away. Hey, roll.
I can never get away. So I can never get away. So I can never get away.
Creeping up on 37. She straight, my boy. Notice that, huh? I do still got that display on there. I don't have nothing on the TV. Oh. Oh. I don't know why this right shoulder. After this hour, gotta get that stand up. Got about 8 minutes to 37 hours. My mistakes. What up, unknown? Bag babe. Okay, okay. What y'all got going on today? Oh, to me, I've been said I'm gonna put that on there, huh? Don't say nothing, dog. What up, Milk Money? Don't judge me, that dog. Okay, okay. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way the cookie crumble. What up, Art? Cooked by Marie. I came up with this. Oh yeah, that's old. What's up? What up? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Exactly. Yes. How you doing? I can help. Appreciate it, Kim Marie. It is Cara Marie. Walk by Cara Marie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How you been? How you been? Still been on that art? Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep grinding. Can't stop, won't stop.
All right. Yes.
Hope all been good on your end. This kind of always make a triangle in the forehead in this area. I want them to be soft. Soft rollovers. Will do. Appreciate it. All good over here for sure, for sure. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep grinding. I don't know if I ran across your stuff on Instagram maybe. Just make sure you keep posting, you know. Whatever you do, keep posting. I don't think I ran across it lately, but I know I'd rather be on. Sometimes I hop on, and sometimes I catch myself scrolling. So for the most part, I'll probably post and probably be off of that journey. Keep putting that work out there. Still doing them paints. You always did acrylic, right? I don't think you ever did the oils. Right, if I'm right. What's up? Appreciate the follow, Jay. Jay in the building. Yes, sir. Welcome in, welcome in. Pull back, baby. Okay, okay. using the 7 curve mag, you know, kind of fine tuning the shit. So we getting it tighter now. It's like using a small filbert. For some reason, that's probably why I like curve mag, because filbert brushes remind me pretty much it's the same as a curve mag. It's a curved brush. I always did like a filbert. Never thought of that. So just now, literally. Probably why I like curve mag. Put it on all that time. Okay. Blossom K. All right, y'all. We hit that 37 hours. 37 hours in on this. Drop it down. I can have it about an hour. If you see any difference in there, most likely you will. But we ain't just take an hour and do nothing with it, you know? You really put some work. If we know for sure just the teeth alone. Teeth alone, just from pushing some of those back teeth in the back, pushing them in the background, made a difference. Let me get me a stand up, stretch. One thing you gotta do. Down a lot, so you gotta stand up to stretch. Okay. So no limit. Ooh. Yo, Zeno, what's up? Oh man. Stretching now. Went from this one, right? No, that ain't the one. Okay, we go now. Back on now. Back on now. Yeah, who think they could work in a like a lighthouse job? Don't they have to stay in the lighthouse for like months? But they're in the middle of nowhere on the water. Or do they get to leave every so often? They say you get paid what, $1 million a year, something like that. You gonna be away from your family? Better job for those that don't probably got too much family, close family. You out there anyway by yourself. So you ain't missing nothing, huh? Pull up the screen thing. App. There we go. Bag baby. You definitely got to switch out that needle. I don't like right here. It's like kind of rough. Like it ain't smooth at all. So let's get us out another 11 curve mag. Let's see if I was to try to use that gray wash again. See if it's gonna make a difference. This time we're just gonna use an extra light wash. Let's just see what it do. It's gonna be the David Vega extra light wash. Yep. Gonna try to use this for this area here. I don't like how that kind. My needle probably was dull, so I'm switching it out. Fresh needle. Then we get a different feel in that area. We shall see if it even shows up, you know. Try to keep that same pressure, light hand. No, we definitely don't. We ain't trying. Let's have it work for us. Okay, okay. I said we 36 hours in, huh? We 37 hours in. That's one of the last one I did was 35. So yeah, we should be 36 hours in. I don't know, bro. I've been losing track. I'm gonna just go with 36. Losing track. So the time I think definitely don't be accurate. I'll be taken away from my time. It should be about 36 though. Plus that was 36. Yeah, that should be 36. Get 35 yesterday. Get 35 hours in yesterday. Just finished the car outline. Majority of it, yeah. I'm trying to, like, in order for to do his face a nice size, I don't think I'm gonna be able to include that crown in there. See, we did all this. All this was stenciled out. I stenciled all that. I was thinking about the word, but the crown. See, the face already small. If you look at that, how big this face is, it's about the size of this whole thing. I'm trying to like get the face big, so I might just zoom it just into this, keep the chin, and get rid of the crown. You know what I'm saying? Like, else his face is gonna be super small, but at the same time, we is putting his face on this, like this larger skin. So it could be pretty big, but at the same time, I'm gonna do half on this side. I'm gonna do speed on the other side of the skin. Okay, so we'll see. We should see. But today I am planning on stenciling that on there though. Before we head out, we're gonna stencil that on that Kai portrait on there. Like I said, we got all the way up to here. I still getting printed out to see how big I can get it if we do decide to keep this, but most likely I just prefer to cut it off. At the end of the day, the face is the most important thing. I'd rather just make that part bigger than at least the size of this, or close to the size of this. The other part will be smaller. But yeah, most of the portrait definitely on stenciled out though. I'm just making a decision of what size I'm gonna do it, and how big I can get it. Speaking of that, I might say next 30 minutes. Might do this for the next 30 minutes and then I'll put the portrait on the face. Yeah, that works. See, this is the gray wash now. This not black. Not black, chat. Let's go light gray wash. Same speed. Also same pressure. Let's see if we get anything on the skin or even lighter. See if it's more smoother, you know? I said that black builds up the patient. So coming over to a gray wash, it should be a lot easier for us. We're gonna see if it's gonna look smoother or not. Wipe that down. See a different picture. That one was one of the cleanest, like one of the clearest pictures. I think the crown just not needed. I don't think it had to be I got a couple other pictures. I wanted them like looking that direction though, because I was gonna put speed on the right side. They're like looking at each other type thing. Look. Oh. And of course the hair, I'm not really tripping on catching all the hair because face is the main. I ain't trying to spend too much time on just the hair. Even though a piece like this is stuff to avoid it. We got hat on that picture. Should be good. We'll see. That do look a tad bit smoother, but we're gonna keep on pushing the boundaries in this area. What? What up, J504? Picture me rolling. Let me smoothing out. Doug, what up? Let's go. Big ball home. Cash me out, bingo. What up, welcome in. Oh, So I done already went back into the black. I was using the gray wash. I hate doing that when I'm like doing red, not dipping black. I'm like, bro. So where you set up them caps. Beautiful Lex, what up, what up? Welcome, welcome in. Welcome in. That'd be crazy if I was to do something like that, boy. I'd be knocked out. Sit tat until I fall asleep. Like that. But I can't be tatting on no portrait though. Gotta be tatting like something else. I wouldn't want to mess up my portrait after all that time put it. Let me tatting portrait. I'm tatting Frankenstein. Frankenstein. He said, who that? Frankenstein. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah! 107, let's get to 110, baby. 3 more subs, y'all. If y'all ain't subs on YouTube, go sub up to the YouTube. Appreciate it. Definitely watch the videos. Let me know if they help out. People let me know they'll put in chat sometimes. They help out a lot. 9 times out of 10, baby. Excuse me. Don't be saying too much with this gray shade. Does it look like it's getting smoother? Probably, yeah. One pitch first. Does it look like it's smoothing up? Most likely it is, because it ain't on over. Right here. The ink is on here. Going on. Onto the black, now see the direction. On the forehead. Appreciate it, King of Ink, King Dreams Inc. What's up, bro? What's up? Oh, it's that face. You gonna go? A little something action. I figured I just had some paperwork. Yeah. I'll just switch my line. Check to see other one that might be missing. Look, I got everything. Trying to get into the person podcast. I do it before the show and it's into that more than now. Oh, I know somebody that would have did it though. Person I did the biggie on. Yeah, not like my skin tone, but yeah. Yeah, just might a little lighter. Lighter see. And the dog on but mm, 10,000 nothing I'm on. Hey video. I always get my partner a rum runner. Rest of them stuff you got some. Oh. Okay. Put a couple of more. That face. Wow. Not four more. Really can't take to that Pablo shot. I know 74, I ain't seen nothing else. They sell nothing else. So, pop up. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Mm. On that too, huh? Now to put in there, probably put nothing in there. It could be a one. Than it is. You need a. What up, Connie? Need to upgrade it. I'm checking the water now. Upgrade. That's it. Appreciate you popping in, Connie. Wait a minute. That's smaller with it. Used to be big. $5 anything. $5. Price. Okay. Push it. Build it up. Oh, that's probably ain't hold that on. Doing on TikTok? Or got smart. Here. Crazy work. One night. Mm-hmm. Hey. Gotta be the one with the bag, man. What, baby? Okay, okay. Good moment. help. Y'all get some help. Ooh. Yep. Free Chica. Oh no. Yeah. Pretty much paying them. Hey. Yeah, bad y'all. Bitch. So which way you came from the back way? Oh, you came from across the bridge. I know. Which way did you go? My bad, honey. bad sugar phlegm. Okay. Go first.
What's going on?
What's up? What's up? MOA in the building. They gone. That's what I could have been doing, put it in the Discord. You got going on today that I need to. Been in the shop. Oh, you moving? All right. Hopefully it's still something, bigger, better. To the next.
Man, I'm getting this moving done. I'm almost done. I have some people coming to get the trash and bulk stuff.
They're gonna be in the same area. You moving like out of town. It go sneezing. I'll catch you. And
It'll be in a different area.
okay, but still out where you at though. Cool. Is it closer to the shop? Or it's further away from the shop?
New apartment is still nearby the shop.
Okay, let's go. Turn up. Turn up. Yes. Yes. Turn up, Mason. Putting that work, you know. Started off right. For 20 minutes. I'm about to wipe it down. We ain't at 37 hours yet. We're gonna hit 37 hours. 19 minutes, really. I'm about to try to put that stencil on. Nah, I might just crank this out. Oh, he says been productive outside the artworks. For sure. The shop open on Sundays? Let's go.
Hopefully I can get back in the shop on Sunday. This week has been productive outside of artwork.
And when you say artwork, I'm guessing you're saying outside of the tats, everything, huh? That's everything. What up, Opti? How you been? How you been? Appreciate it. Appreciate you hopping through. The alert, the alert. All right.
Yes!
I don't think I ever catch you live, Opti.
How the family?
Pretty good, pretty good. Yep, everybody been good. Everybody been safe. Still grinding, putting in work. Yep. Me and Lil about to get into more of the streaming though. Content out there. Yeah, we looking. Hey, baby. Okay, okay. Oh, no. We definitely way darker than we was, though. First, that bad boy was light. We built it up, ground up, brick by brick. Me, that's who. Oh, that up. Put them brick. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, stretch my back, man. 37 hours. Yep. Almost there. Got about 17 more minutes, man. Everybody dig on. Oh, whoa. 1 minute, a little bit. Listen. Husky. Okay, okay. Need that 7 karat mag under them eyes. Think about. Gotta be too short. Let's see. Probably could use this 7 curves. Let's go for. We pretty much about to go for the darken up underneath the eyes. Not too much. Tap. Gotta match that tone right there. Looks like we're gonna touch that tone up as well. So that shadow directly underneath the eye and then kind of fade out. So shadow direct. Fade out on the edges. Check it out. I've been saying that instead of using the package at the end, you want. I need to just go get some Vaseline from the store. Make it happen. Using all my packs. Have my own setup for the fake skin, you hear me? Appreciate the follow. What's up? What's up? Them 6 months in.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Mm-hmm. 6 months sub. What's up? That, that, hey, I'm that. Oh. Okay. Pasha. Yeah. Looking good there. Definitely a lot more softer than it was. Definitely see that. Let's off this first. So we still got a little smoothing out to do. Mm. Other side. Mm-hmm. Woo. Whack, baby. Oh. Pull up on me. Pull up on me. Right now. Pull up on me. Thing up there?
So another bit of fire out here. So another bit. And I can.
Bro, I don't know what shoulder. This down beside my shoulder. Like even this on tight. Woo. Gloves.
What you say? Speaking of what?
Speaking of that, I got another bottle right there. Drink another water. Check. Whack, baby. All right, Mike, almost done.
What?
Well,
What you looking at me like that for?
yeah.
Putting damn holes.
That's why you gotta do that. I wouldn't just stretch the whole thing out here, though. That's good. Put it out there. Yeah. The Lucio man.
You been a pest. Have all this.
Oh. What's wrong? We gotta go, coach. Coach.
What's up, y'all? It's Lil on the mic. On the 1 and 2. What up, chat? How y'all doing today? And on here in a minute.
Oh. Hurt.
Woo woo. Uh, young screaming, before I let him die.
What?
Cracking, bro.
Sound like somebody died. Who died?
Boy gave Funny Mike Hayes alive.
I ain't finished them yet, bro.
Boy got Hayes alive. That boy got stretch fangs. What up, Big 0072?
Who?
Big 0072? Pull up on me.
Hey, huh? What she said, let me do over there. Out.
Ooh. What is that you got on?
No funny man, you know. Switch. Hey, look at that network. Backpack. That's sick. Yeah, I told them Australian backpack.
That dude right there got the backpack on.
Like the hint. Buy no spin backpack. Where that boy was like, man.
No, I ain't hear him. So what do you use?
Found that on IRL too. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
I want some. Everybody that's trust me.
How much other thing is? Hey. Backpack you talking about?
Um,
That's how much it was.
I want to. I got a cheap one that's like 10. Like you ain't no bitch stream like that to be having fat. Hey, like who that? Hold on.
Yo,
Sam,
yo.
chat. Left out of take me home. Take me out tonight.
Right here, make some money.
Take me out tonight.
On this page, those $5 tattoos, y'all.
Oh no way.
About to pizzazz.
What's long we got a coat? Look at that thing, man. Cool. I ain't going this eyes all the way. That's weird dog. It's the original. Okay. Dog with him.
Okay, this side you need to match that one.
Look at that, do it, man. Shower.
Go.
What you talking about? Underneath the eye?
I'm just talking about inside.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not doing the eye yet, babe. The eyes is way darker. I'm focusing on everything else. I want to save them for last, okay? So I touched them. Touched them. Gonna be darker than that. I ain't gonna be hazel that light, but pretty much black.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What am I talking about? I'm about that.
bro, I said, if I
Like-
do you
like-
that shit, you gonna be mad.
Wait, oh no.
It's not fucking about doing that shit. You gonna be mad. You gonna definitely be mad.
Baby.
What did I do?
All right, let me show you. Hey, come on.
No. What did I do?
Behind that was in the kitchen on the sink.
What did I
Let me
do?
show you. Come on.
No. So I did you that.
Hey, you think it works?
Okay. That's not even work. That's not even work, bro.
You can hold my lady, bro.
That's not even work. That's what you mean.
That bad about my deep breathing.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Go ahead. Turn.
I'll show you a muscle.
Turn. Oh.
I can't.
Oh, now you can't?
I don't know what you did.
No, I'm trying to see what you did me. You tell me what's work.
You know, I do the most.
That's what you did. And
I
you
do the
pushed
most.
me.
Literally held you. I
No,
held
no,
you.
you didn't.
I did this. That's what I did.
No, you
put
held
my
me.
face all in it. Oh, oh. Come on. Big bag. Come on. Come on. Ain't your purse? Wait, you signed up. I need to promote these people. I did really. I looked at you. I seen you live like that. I never made up one, huh? Like, when you did that yesterday? Yeah, the first sign up, huh? Everybody. How about that? Oh man, that's still all my bad. I'm getting all happy. I live him having fun and stuff. What up, young TJ? Oh yeah, you know that. You know that, man? Okay. Got my lady. My phone that was on charge. I don't know if I should have posted like this or put the wait on. Probably.
Got me in there like this. Understand? Good boy. Ouch! Shit. My arm was on his damn. Bro, you never stopped me. Yeah. I was fucking up.
Time to beat. But I hit me, dog.
Well, that's what I bet not do. I keep telling you that shit. That makes somebody won't do it. It's like saying, here, don't look at hold this box. Look at it. You would probably more not looked at it if I didn't even tell you that. Not to tell you don't look at it. And then you won't look at it.
Right, exactly. So that's how you trap the snake in there. You gonna look in there, huh? That's what you want. Open, I told you. I'm gonna eat you. I want to prep her hug.
For love. For like love.
And the bird. I'm be dog. No, bro. I never. All right. Hit it.
It was feel like you were holding a chainsaw.
Without all along. Getting further out, I try to look now. I have it. Your leg all right? Yeah. Good, you so stretch over me. Come on. Crazy,
You
boy.
childish, bro.
That's crazy. I'm down. That was what you intended. You went out there? Yeah. Been balling out to my car. Do it a couple times. I went in. I'd be like, well, I ain't calling these people out there. See that? Look at that. I'm gonna knock it. I will, I get it.
I don't know.
This So,
Well, why who's on the other side?
how about do that? Then do the portrait on the face skin. All right, I done stopped. We only had 10 more minutes. No, actually, I got like 7 more minutes. You leaving me, baby? You can wait for me until my 10 minutes in. I could have been done. Well, you know, I was so happy to see my bae, you know. I couldn't stay up all. Oh, there you go, huh? Chad, you see how she talking, Chad? How she just don't want to accept my love. Accept my love. And what's going on? Trying to pull Chad up, man, but they tripping. All right, there we go, Chad. There we go. There we go, Chad. Let me back up. Sometimes they must be tripping on us. Sorry, laddie, Morgan. Laddie, come check on me. Appreciate it. Yeah, Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge.
Yep, I got 3 Saturdays this month. Which I went last time. So we finished the business last night.
You ready, bro?
When you go back in,
It was. Look at this. Like this picture. I was thinking about just leaving the crown off it. Because the crown just make, of course, the face gonna be small. So I'm thinking about leaving the crown off of this joint. You want to size it up on there? All right.
how size it up? You gonna do it the whole thing, whole skin?
Not the whole skin. Now I'm gonna do half and half. Like one face gonna be big on this side, one gonna be big on that side. I'm gonna do speed. Oh, too big stream. Oh my! See what that is? Oh, yeah, turn that ball.
That's crazy.
Oh, I said, man, what is that? Somebody said, hey, Liv. Somebody hopped on my live, bro. Yeah, somebody that moved the texture recently. Huh?
They moved to Texas recently?
Yeah, they said it's been taking 6 months. I thought it was at least, but I don't know. Because they said they used to stay by Alfred and Elgin. Like, what was that?
How the fuck they know me?
I don't know. Just be around. I don't know, Liv. Yeah, this the thing right here. It's still on here. Oh, you can go in the chat. You probably can see their name. Probably way at the top. That's somebody else. Matter of fact, yeah, that's all. I'm the real fat. I guess they trying to learn a tattoo. They've been learning in Texas from somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Feel like tell the girl, hey. Yeah. You probably go on my live and just see that. Huh? Click on the name. And scroll back down. They might still be in there. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was Lisa. That's on the side. Because in order to get that face this big, pretty much like, the crown not gonna fit in it. Huh? Yeah, you got a couple other pictures. I was trying to get one like where he was looking that way, because it was speaking facing that way. Here's my iPad. You look at this, right? So they said that was looking that way, right? I ain't want you to haircut one because you only got that wrong line. That was the kid when I was thinking about doing. Shrimps is bugs. Shrimps is bugs. See, like you're facing that way. I don't know if it's like England. Because I think one like that. You know, but he was like that.
But I'm not sure.
That ain't his whole face, right? Versus this one, they kind of show a lot. This is the same one too. But his face was just like making a face.
I like that one better than that one. I don't know.
Yeah, boy. Who's up? What up yet, man? 3 minutes, dog. 3 minutes. Down to the nitty gritty. Oh, feel me.
Pookie Ling Pow. Pookie Ling Pow.
Really, bro. So that's what they were doing. I wonder what they were doing. I was looking at them. I said, dang. They're doing the pookie lane here. Y'all was wrong. Yeah, the pookie lane channel.
Your 2 minutes ain't up yet, bro?
It's called perfection.
You nigga giving the man eyeliner and shit.
You know eyeliner. This is the shadow on the eyeball itself.
I'm telling you, your eyeball ain't go that far over there.
That's over well. I'm talking underneath your eyelid.
You on top.
What's talking about? The top of the eyelid got what? There go that sun after that sun was already down. It's just starting to come now. Matter of fact, you can take my car. I just thought about that.
What?
You can take my car. And I'll go to Sam, okay? Grab some gas. See that makes sense? Both of them stopping now. Yeah, you ain't slick, honey. Officially, y'all. It's official. 37 hours in. I'm gonna soften these up before I wipe it down. I definitely have to come back, soften a lot of this up. Blend it out real smooth. Real smooth like hair grease. Let's clean it down, wipe it down. Real smooth like hair grease. 37 inch. It's official. We're a little over a couple of minutes, but 37 hours in. Regular A&D ointment. Put it in these little spots that I recently probably hit. Gotta wipe it down. Clean paper towel, baby. Clean paper towel, baby. Official 37 in there. 37 in there. All right, y'all, 37 in. We about to be getting off of this. Here's my video, my recording for 37 in. Note that. Oh, man, it's out of my hands. I had a perfect time. I only had 22 minutes on the screen. But 22 minutes left. We've been on for 3 hours and something. So I guess I'm gonna resend to the other picture. If I did decide to go to another picture, I'm gonna resend to the other one. This one right here. So look, I'm gonna show y'all. You see this one there? Well, the crown still ain't gonna fit though, cause I told you there. In order to get the piece. Oh, coach, what's wrong, coach? You know what I'm saying? Like this piece will be big on that regardless of the size, but this thing is the size of the picture.
This can actually be made bigger.
Yeah.
Way bigger.
But I'm saying the crown, if you go from the crown to the top, you can't be much bigger.
That's a lot of space, Justin.
Hold up, let me print it out my shirt to you.
This ain't even taking up the whole page as it is.
I lay it up. Yeah. I thought you about to wait for the other picture. Go ahead, yeah, babe, go on. Do your thing. Do your thing, babe. Do your thing. All right, chat. Peace out. If this one do work, I'm gonna wind up going with that one. But if not, I'm gonna go with the other one. But this one I was thinking about. So it either be this one. This one seemed like, easier. Not easier, but, straightforward, clear. Or it'd be this one. Because I think this one wasn't as clear as that one. What y'all think? What y'all think? What? She said the market. Like a store that was out there before? Yeah. Like a Spanish store? Peace out, though. Peace out, though. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, chat. We out. We gonna be back on maybe tonight, and then might catch some of us tomorrow, too. In the morning. So keep a lookout for the night. Might hop on the live on the game or something.